we're scanning Mexican newspapers, getting similar things. No, this is key because we know it's staged. We know it is staged, guaranteed. That is the bow. That is the cherry on top of the sundae, the cherry on the cream pie. It stands out like a red cherry on top of cream pie. There is no doubting that this is staged. This is the creme de la creme, the coup de grace, the absolute finale proof. If I can confirm, because I saw them saying in one article, and Watson said that must be a misprint. I think it was Reuters, and I was arguing with him like 5-6 hours ago as he was writing the article. I said, no, look, it says they've got a vaccine for it. He said, that can't be, Alex. They've got to manufacture it. They said they just discovered this and just isolated it yesterday, which was true. So how could they arrogantly announce they have a flu vaccine for the first ever pig-bird-human mix from all over the world popping up in Mexico? And I said, yeah, that's probably a misprint, or they don't know what they're talking about. If they're coming out and saying they've got a vaccine, there is some type of sterilization compound or cancer virus in that or AIDS or something. They've done it all over the world. We know they're worried about the Mexican population. They've gone up from 50 million 30 years ago to over 100 million right now. It's going to schedule to go up to 150 million in the next 15 years. They really want to, well, it's State Department Memorandum 200, ordering the countries to get IMF and World Bank money that they've got to somehow kill their people or sterilize them. I would watch it having a pathogen. I would look for that vaccine having a female hormone bound to the flu virus, so you have an autoimmune response when the women go into estrus. That's what their favorite thing to do with their sterilization operations they've been caught doing in Africa and Latin America. But I'm digressing. I'll shut up. You called in from Mexico. Specifically, can you give me sources, radio, TV? Take your time. They're saying they have a vaccine, which is impossible if they didn't already have it set up.
It was put on Azteca News here in Mexico that I had on my digital cable. I also have Sky TV, which is a satellite service, and it is on the news. And also they're saying that some of the powers that the president has been given down here is that they're able to walk into any work or any home in Mexico and check for symptoms and give medicine as needed.
Yeah, that's what they're saying in Reuters, is that quarantine, lockdown, and force if needed. Are they talking about calls we're getting about northern states locking down, blocking people from southern states in Mexico?
As far as they said on the news, there's been deaths confirmed in every state that is north of Mexico City all the way to the border of America. Between 1 to 4 deaths in each of the states that are located from Mexico City to the border of America.
This is on Azteca News is the big Mexican news. I've seen that in Mexico, right? That's one of the big channels.
Correct.
You've got.
What was that?
No, I'm going to shut up. Go ahead. Take your time because I keep interrupting.
I was just going to say, as far as I'm concerned, what they're doing is trying to minimize what's going on down here so that they don't have a flux of people getting scared and running to the hospital. And I'm located 8 hours west of Mexico City, and I'm noticing as I'm driving around everywhere that people all over the city, and I'm in the capital of Nayarit, Mexico, are wearing their masks, and it seems to be a little bigger problem than what they're saying. So that's all.
Well, either it's a war of the worlds hype by the government, because flu kills 15,000 people in the U.S. alone. Google mortality numbers, yearly mortality, yearly flu mortality Mexico, and we'll get a Mexican version CDC report, or we'll get a CDC report. I would guess if Mexico's 80 million in country, 30 million in the U.S., really 110 million, and 15,000 die a year here of it, but let's say they have not as good sewage and stuff in some of their cities. Let me make a wild guess. I bet if we have 15,000, I bet they have 15,000 flu deaths a year. That's a wild guess, but let's see what Mexico's got. If it really is,
I would say so. And also one other thing I'd like to state, because I am married down here and I have a family down here, my wife is Mexican, that for the last few months they have been getting everyone down here to go and get the free flu vaccines, the medicines that you can bring home and take that are not just the vaccines but actual liquid form and pill form for a flu. And that was all the way up until about 3 weeks ago, where you can go anywhere in Mexico and get it for free.
So they've been pre-hyping. Oh, my God, this is definitely staged. Whether it's a big pandemic
my wife actually went and did it while I wasn't here. And when I returned home about 2 weeks ago, I noticed about 10 bottles along with my natural medicines, and I looked over there and I asked her what it was, and that's how I found out about it. And so there's about 10 different medicines.
I'd test what's in that. The government started giving you free, oh, my God, and I've seen a report on that because it scans so much. Oh, man. So you're saying, as tech, everybody email us, Kurt at Infowars.com, Aaron with 2 A's at Infowars.com. I'll just cancel working on the film tonight and try to get disintegrating a story up on InfoWars or just a basic blurb. You're saying, I believe you, but I'm going to do this right now.
Well, I've got the name and I've got the medicines with me right now.
Okay, tell me the name of the medicines.
Can I get the medicines for me real quick, please? Hold on 1 second. I'll be here in 1 second.
Hey, Jaron, there's the 200 pigs found dead in field. That's a bizarre story out of I forget where that was in the country.
Okay, I've got them. Right here. One is Eritro, E-R-I-T-R-O, and it's I'll just spell it out to you. E-R-I-T-R-O-M-I-C-N-A, and that's an oral medicine. That's for the cough. And then Clave, C-L-A-V-E 106, which is a solution oral. And then the next one is L-O-R-A-T-A-E-I-N-A. And the number on that is 2144.
So the flu season's ending in the Western Hemisphere, in the Americas, and they're running around saying we're giving you free flu, medicine. Were they saying an outbreak's coming, or they just, how would they sell that? We got it free, you better come get it. I don't understand why they would. That's bizarre.
Where my wife had got it from is where they have the state fair here in the state, is where they had announced that anyone that wanted the medicine for free can go and pick it up for free.
Yeah, they're giving free flu shots here out. Folks, anything these criminal governments are trying to give you free isn't good. Or they may give you something good sometimes just to get you trained. It's okay, like you feed a hog before you butcher it. This is just to fatten it up. Sir, so Azteca News, the big national, that's the number one news there, isn't it? That's what I always see on in restaurants and bars and hotels when I've been in Mexico. That's the one that's got a spinning Chichen Itza pyramid as its symbol, right?
Correct.
Okay, so Aztec.
Go ahead.
No, just I know there's a delay. Sorry. Aztec TV, the main TV down in Mexico, it's Telemundo here, but that's like a U.S. thing for those that don't know. Aztec TV is reporting, for those that don't know, that they have a vaccine ready are they saying this vaccine will protect you? Are they saying they already have a vaccine for this particular flu ready? That's as much as an admission that they staged it.
Correct. It wasn't just the president. It was actual doctors that followed up on the interview to ensure the people that everything was fine.
So Felipe Calderon went on TV when today?
I don't know exactly what time it was live. I watched it about an hour ago on the TV.
No, I understand. You've been watching TV, no doubt, all day with this crisis going on, right? When did you first start seeing this interview?
I just noticed it an hour ago after I turned on.
Okay, so in the last couple hours, the president of Mexico goes on TV, you're saying, and then has doctors follow up saying, don't worry, we got a vaccine for you. Did he say it's ready now? Because if that's what he said, how dumb do they think we are? That they would just have this thing ready if it wasn't staged?
Well, yeah, that's what was told to the people, that they have a vaccine and it will be taken care of.
That is just god-awful. Folks that can translate Spanish, because none of my people that are here now, some of them can speak a little bit of it, but not good at reading it. Send all your articles to all your documentation, all of you right now, to Kurt at Infowars.com, Aaron at Infowars.com. Sir, call me back again tomorrow if you can, 4 to 6 p.m. Central, with the Sunday main transmission, okay?
Sound good.